Now, since the release of the grand jury report on clergy sex abuse, the Pittsburgh Diocese has pledged a new era of accountability and transparency in rooting out predator priests. But this evening, KDK investigator Andy Sheen reveals the disturbing case of one priest who has been kept under wraps despite old and new allegations against him. It is a report you will see only on KDKA.
Since the release of the grand jury report, Bishop David Zubik has been steadfast that he never protected predator priests or covered for their actions.
I think I've done an awful lot of good, and I think I can say honestly, absolutely, I did not do anything that would be part of a cover-up.
But KDK has learned that more than 2 months ago, 2 people reported that they had been sexually abused by Father Richard Lelonis. And as of this afternoon, Lelonis was still not listed on the diocesan website as having a credible allegation against him. You're saying that he abused both your uncle and your cousin?
Correct.
This man, who wished not to be identified, confirms that both his uncle and cousin reported to the diocesan clergy abuse line that Lelonis abused them while a pastor at St. Elizabeth Ann Seton Parish in the late 1990s. But despite its own policies, the diocese has taken no action. The diocese says now when they have a credible allegation, they report it to the district attorney, they remove the priest from ministry, and they make that name public. Have those things happened?
You have to make it known publicly and then also treat the victims or the accusers pastorally as well and reach out to them. And neither of those things have been done.
KDK has also learned that Lelonis is one of several dozen priests accused in the past of sexually abusing a minor, but who have successfully had their names redacted from the grand jury report. In this section on Lelonis, another victim accused the then parish priest of molesting him over a period of years, and that when the victim threatened to report the abuse, Lelonis grabbed him by the throat and threatened to kill him. While the diocese found that, quote, the allegations were consistent in detail, it could not determine with certainty that the abuse had occurred and returned the priest to ministry, despite, according to the grand jury report, Lelonis' own admission that he had, quote, an attraction to minors. However, after the Boston Globe broke the sexual abuse scandal in that diocese in 2002, the Pittsburgh Diocese reconsidered its actions towards Lelonis and restricted the priest from serving Mass or having contact with children. All of this fits with Lelonis, who left Elizabeth Ann Seton in 2002 and has since been Director of Matrimonial Concerns for the diocese and a judge of annulments here at St. Paul's Seminary in Crafton. Until this past weekend, he was still listed on the diocesan website as having that position, but now his picture has been taken down. The 2 new victims reported their abuse to both the diocesan hotline and a priest on the week of September 3rd, and sources confirm that Lelonis was removed from his assignment a week later and has since left his residence at Ascension Parish Rectory here in Ingram. His whereabouts are now unknown. The relative of the victim says he spoke with me because he believes the diocese is covering up for Lelonis and that the priests and priests like him need to be exposed.
And I want the church to be holy, and this type of thinking or this type of inaction has to stop. We need to get the poison out of the wound and cauterize it. I love the church.
Now, late today, the diocese did confirm that Lelonis was removed from all ministry on September 12th. That's exactly 2 months ago, but he is still not listed on the diocesan website as having an allegation against him. Now, Monsignor Ronald Langwin also tells me the allegations are credible and have been referred to the district attorney. But he says they have not yet been substantiated, and he says that must happen before Lelonis is listed on the website. Now, we'll be following up on this, and we'll tell you if and when his name is posted. Stacy, back to you.